So welcome to Jumbo IS and welcome to our lecture series called Daily MCQ Practice. In this lecture series, we cover a particular day's current affairs through a set of 4 to 5 MCQs. The idea is to get you to revise your current affairs and also give you the much needed MCQ practice. And this is a really good habit to have, to revise current affairs through MCQ practice. So inculcate this habit. It's a good habit to have. Make this lecture series a part of your daily routine. Alright then, let's begin today's session starting with question number 1. Consider the following statements regarding medium enterprises in India. Enterprises with turnover between 100 to 500 crores are categorized as medium enterprises. The average employment per entity for medium enterprises is lower than that of micro and small enterprises. The largest share of priority sector lending for MSMEs is allocated to medium enterprises. Okay, so the thing is that, in our current affairs lecture today, we have discussed medium enterprises and their classification criteria. What is the criteria for identifying micro enterprises? What is the criteria for identifying small enterprises? And what is the criteria for identifying medium enterprises? Okay, so go check that out. Check the current affairs lecture. You will find the criteria, different criteria. As per those criteria, companies which have a turnover between 100 to 500 crores are categorized as medium enterprises, and any company which has a turnover of more than 500 crores, well, then that would be a large enterprise. So first statement is correct. Now, average employment per entity, that means average people, on average, one factory of a medium enterprise employs how many people? So it is generally said that one factory of a medium enterprise employs 89 people, which is higher than small and medium. For small, it is around 18, and for medium, it is around 9 or 6. For small, it is around 18, and for micro, it is around 9 or 6. Medium employs around 89 people. Basically, more people are employed per entity in medium enterprises than micro and small enterprises. So it's not lower, it's higher. Okay, so this is false. Largest share of priority sector lending for MSMEs is allocated to medium enterprises. That's not true. Priority sector loans are provided to MSME, but within this category, micro enterprises receive the most loans, okay, or small, but not medium. So this is also false. Okay, only one statement is correct. The answer is A. Question 2. Which of the following factors are behind the early onset of monsoon in India? Strong high pressure on Mascarene Islands in the southern Indian Ocean, weakening of Somali jet stream, favorable placement of Madden-Julian oscillation, development of an early and strong monsoon trough. So look, monsoon would arrive early and strongly if following factors are there. Okay, if there is a very high pressure on Mascarene Islands and around Madagascar Island in the southern Indian Ocean, then monsoon would arrive early and strongly, yes. If Somali jet stream is strong, blowing strong, not weak, strong, then it will be early onset. So second statement is false. If Madden-Julian oscillation, which influences monsoon in India, okay, if it is placed correctly, these bands of winds moving eastward in the Indian Ocean, if they are placed correctly, well, then that would cause early onset. So this is correct. And if monsoon trough, that means a very low pressure area on the central Indian mainland, Bay of Bengal, Arabian Sea, if this low pressure is extremely low, strong low pressure and early, then monsoon would arrive early. Okay, so the answer is 1, 3 and 4. Question 3. Which of the following are the criteria for declaration of monsoon onset in India? Rainfall of 2.5 mm or more for 2 consecutive days at weather stations in Kerala and Lakshadweep. Outgoing long wave radiation should be below 200 watts per square meters. Depth of westerly winds should be maintained at up to 600 hectopascals. Okay, so if you'll see our current affairs lecture today, these 3 are the points which define the onset of monsoon. Indian Meteorological Department basically checks whether monsoon has arrived in Kerala by looking at these factors. If weather stations have reported more than 2.5 mm of rainfall for 2 consecutive days, monsoon has arrived. If outgoing long wave radiation is reduced, monsoon has arrived. If westerly winds have a depth of up to 600 hectopascals of atmospheric pressure at that point, then monsoon has arrived. So all statements are correct. And last, consider the following statements regarding quasi-satellites of Earth. These are asteroids that are close to the Earth and orbit around it due to Earth's gravity. Earth has a total of 7 quasi-satellites. Quasi-satellites are known to shift their orbits over time. Okay, so look, quasi-satellites are asteroids. Quasi-satellites of Earth are asteroids. Now, one feature of asteroids is that these are big chunks of rocks that orbit the sun. But some of these asteroids fly very close, or their orbit is very close to the Earth. Though they orbit around the sun, but they pass close to the Earth, very close to the Earth. They are known as quasi-satellites. So these are asteroids that are close to the Earth, absolutely correct. But orbit around it, no, they orbit the sun only. Yes, they are influenced by Earth's gravity, but they orbit the sun. So this is false. Now, Earth has total 7 quasi-satellites, absolutely correct. And quasi-satellites, because they are influenced by the gravity of sun, Earth, okay? So that is why they shift their orbits over time. This is also correct. So the correct answer to this question would be 2 and 3, B. And with that, we conclude today's session. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. And I'm sure it has added value to your preparation. But like I say this every time, it will add more value if you revise this lecture. And by revision, I mean spending another 5 to 10 minutes taking a look at written detailed solutions to each and every MCQ discussed above. Now, those solutions are provided in our notes, and these notes are shared on our Telegram channel. The link to our Telegram channel is provided in the comment section just below this video. On that note, I'll be signing off with the promise of seeing you again with another set of MCQs. Thank you, everyone.